Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started.
There's the golden nugget, that is Paul Scholes, one of the game's unsung heroes.
And nothing seems to change him. All that adulation, he's the same bloke.
Agreed, but on a world level, he ought to have higher status. But he's never been one for hugging the limelight. He just loves being the quiet assassin.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's on it, can he get... Mbappe! Oh, that is very close.
Mbappe brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Yaya Toure. It's a really well-measured ball. Looking for options for movement. McTominay. Passing is crisp and sharp. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cafu. Neither of these two want to come off second best. First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Cross to the back post, big header! Goal! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Baresi is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. It's Ibrahimovic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Chance to shoot! It's their second corner of the game. Cafu with the short one. He's having a shot! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Scholes. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bernardo Silva. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. O'Shea.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Hullet. And here's Hullet. Very nicely done. Now it's Mbappe. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Bernardo Silva looking for the run. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bernardo Silva. Scholes. It's Bernardo Silva. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Now Mbappe. York. Now the shapes to shoot.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Mbappe. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Tries a measured ball. He's being urged to shoot. And the shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
A half of massive entertainment and excitement, a two-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. O'Shea. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Bullet! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, he's been caught napping. Has another go! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Serginho. And they've switched it over to the other side. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi receives it in a wide position.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he was quick to react. Can he get it through? That is good alertness. Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernardo Silva. And Bernardo Silva! Searching pass he's played there. He's away! Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. McTominay. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cafu. And it's O'Shea. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, at least they acknowledged the effort. Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Messi. McTominay knocks it out wide. Now that looks a decent ball. Elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. Looking to play him in. York. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Scholes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. O'Shea, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Opts for safety, gently done. O'Shea. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Hoisted in. And that is that. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Bullet voted man of the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in
Chance! Baresi gets it clear. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
he did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Seedorf. It's a promising position. Now it's Luis Suarez. And a chance! He can get that clear. Hoeneß does really well there. He is strong. And it's Hullet. Good read, needed to be. And he opts to go forward. Hoeneß. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hoeneß. McTominay powering forward here. Maldini. And it's Messi. Hoeneß picks it up out wide. And the shot! It's there! First blood drawn. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Baresi played over towards the opposite flank. Can he get on the end of this? Messi providing an outlet on that flank. And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
They've played it short, and this is Hullet. Messi! Danger averted for now. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Messi. Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Seedorf. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nicely shaped ball. Foot in. Vieira. Now it's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left.
Decent chance! It's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
Number 11, Luis Suarez.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Hullet. And this is Ibrahimovic. This looks promising.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Baresi. And it's McTominay. And this is Messi. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide... It's a mighty effort! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. 30 minutes gone. It's Roberto Carlos. Nicely weighted ball. Messi is in a really good position out wide. Hullet.
This is the time you need that pace.
Searching pass he's played there. Cafu. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. Now it's Hullet. And he's there to make the challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Nesta. Oh, he's he's one-on-one! Can he finish? It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
O'Shea. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Roberto Carlos. He's found a way through. Pinches it off him. Hullet, nicely spread. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now Hoeneß. And here's Suarez. Knocks it into space. And a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Hullet actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Jeff, Chiba really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Messi! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Cafu. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Now it's McTominay. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Good pressure, determined, intense. Tries to pass it through. Can he finish? And he's there to clear it. And he's had a hit! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Messi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. McTominay. Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. And set off! McTominay can see things others simply cannot. Ah, good steal, he just read it. So, can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McTominay. And it's Roberto Carlos. Thuram calmly anticipates. And that's put paid to a promising move. The muscular approach does pay off here. Played out towards the right wing. He's got away. Seedorf. Hoeneß will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Toure tries to clear. Now it's Hullet. He's having a go! Oh, it's hit the post! Roberto Carlos. Now McTominay. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. O'Shea. And it's McTominay. And this is Ibrahimovic. Messi. He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. It's their second corner of the game.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Ibrahimovic.
Cafu goes short.
Messi.
And he'll shoot here! He scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
After 73 minutes is number 6, O'Shea. O'Shea.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And this is Luis Suarez. And he shoots! He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Lobbed in behind. Hoeneß kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nesta. Looking for the run, and this is Luis Suarez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Roberto Carlos. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Hullet. Lovely pass. Shot at goal! Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Nesta is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Nesta.
4 added
Vieira.
minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. Oh, really good feet. Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Mateus in acres of space out wide. Hoeneß. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergomi. And that is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. Cafu hurtling down that right flank. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it.
Batistuta! Oh, classic Batistuta!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The goal scorer after 6 minutes.
Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's got away. Swings, he gets big. It's bounced back off the post. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he's had it nicked away. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Can he get on the end of this? That has been cut short. McTominay. Cafu. Bullet. First quarter of an hour gone. Bullet. He's in a good position here. And the shot!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. Kukçu. Serginho. And it's Rijkaard. Now Otto. Looking for options for movement. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Yaya Touré. Baresi. Cafu. For O'Shea. Kaká has created one goal already. Tries to pass it through. Hazard providing an outlet on that flank. He's got full. Oh, he's hit the bar. He's missed, but not by that far.
Oh, that look of disbelief.
Cafu. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos going full tilt down the left. Now McTominay. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. McTominay. And it's O'Shea. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Hullet. Great work on the overlap. Hullet. Hullet proves just a little bit too strong. Rijkaard. Out to the right. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Kaká gets into a good position. He rises! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Messi. Nice bit of trickery. Over to the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Roberto Carlos.
Jeff Chiba certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
A probing pass. Out of play for a goal kick. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match. That's just...
And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 23.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Carlos. Van Bouten. Kaká can so cleverly bypass the press. And it's Kukçu.
Such good technique.
Batistuta! And that was probably asking just too much.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
O'Shea. Cafu. O'Shea. Now McTominay. O'Shea. And he's forced to go back. And it's Yaya Toure. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Now it's Batistuta. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Played into space. That's beautifully weighted.
Jeff Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's O'Shea. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Rijkaard. Kukçu. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Floated through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cafu. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kukçu. And this is Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that has not gone well. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Messi coming on to a rapturous reception. It is the moment we've all waited for.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Number 10, Messi.
Serginho.
Number 15.
Ball played for Kukçu. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Driving forward, and this is Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Serginho. And it's Kaka. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
It's a good run down the right. Hernes. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
And this is... Oh, shooting chance! And again, they run up against stubborn defending.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And here's Ibrahim. Chance! It's hit the upright.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Yaya Toure. And it's McTominay. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. Chance! In he goes again! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
So, a breakthrough already. Hullet. Yaya Toure. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. O'Shea does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Hullet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Messi. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Decent progress down the left. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Messi.
Serbia clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Threads one in. Foot in. They want to be quick to recover this. Referee has just said play on. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Xabi Alonso was in no mood for any of that. Hullet. Oh, what chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Baresi, always a very imposing presence at the back. Yaya Toure. Roberto Carlos. Bale. Now it's Hullet.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Toure can get it clear. And it's been taken short. In towards the back stick. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Michel Platini. In with the challenge. Messi. McTominay. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's McTominay. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Romario. And Romario! go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Bale with the short one. Aimed in towards Mbappe! Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is one whose deliveries we all know about. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, easy pickings there. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players.
So once again, we're underway. And it's McTominay. Hullet, given the lift of his goal. Hullet! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Hullet really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? Off the post! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Mbappe. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Bale. Roberto Carlos with the slide tackle there. Played out to the left flank, back into the middle. Mbappe. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. They've played it short. Yaya Toure. Looking to play. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bale plays it short. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
That's good defensive concentration. Serbia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
He's picked his way through. Delivers with whip. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And again they hit the front. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Michel Platini. And that's going right the way across.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's McTominay. Tries a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Goes down, but nothing given. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cafu carries the ball down the right. O'Shea is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Adams. Now Platini. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, it's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Mbappe. Can he get it through? Chance to deliver.
Serbia really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Well timed, excellent interception. Xavi Alonso. Nicely weighted ball. Decent chance! He has done it! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Substitution on the field, number 20.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Messi.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And here's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Bale could try cutting inside here. And it's claimed by the keeper. Adams gets over and intercepts. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what has happened here? Haaland. Serbia needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Adams.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Cruyff. And the number on the board is 3. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Out for a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Just eases him off the ball. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff's cross. A mighty effort! Oh, that's incredible! And that may just do it! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the...
And time is up. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we all love to come and see. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Jeff Chiba never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They look slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. A very poor show.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the return pass.
When you have Edwin van der Sar in goal, it's like having an 11th outfield player. He can make every kind of save and get his team on the front foot.
Has a great gift for distribution, doesn't he? Almost assists.
Exactly, he's a playmaking goalkeeper who likes to trigger attacks as soon as the ball ends up in his possession.
Driving on and making good progress. De Bruyne. Can he get it through? Yaya Toure. Baresi. Cafu. And he goes cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And it's Hullet. And it's O'Shea. That is good strength. Lukaku! Same again, same outcome.
Jeff Chiba really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Lukaku. Chance to shoot! Oh, that's well spotted. No goals as yet. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. McTominay. This looks promising. It's Lukaku! They want to be quick to recover this.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Roberto Carlos looking for the run. Now it's McTominay. Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Roberto Carlos. McTominay. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. To O'Shea. And it's McTominay. And it's O'Shea. Now it's Messi. O'Shea. Now it's Lukaku. Messi receives it in a good position here. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And Messi! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos, he has found the way through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Nice physical challenge. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like...
He's tried one! Good strike, quite an alarm. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Haaland. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Haaland is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Lukaku. Nice control. McTominay. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. De Bruyne. Rice. That's an imaginative pass.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Rice. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it out wide. Baresi. And it's Yaya Toure. And that'll be the final action of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Yeah, no goals so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but their shooting, not good enough.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Jeff, Chiba are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Messi, played in deep, he gets big, goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk...
Oh, what a climb! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. De Bruyne is onto this.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the finish! And it's hoisted clear. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position. Adams with the clearance. That's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Rice. Played out to the left flank. Hangs one in. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. And it's hoisted clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And this is Lukaku. Chooses to go at a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. De Bruyne. That's a delicate pass. Oh, right place, right time. And he's heaved it away. Bale. Tries to pass it through.
FC Tulsa really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Yaya Toure. Gattuso, a man never lacking in drive or determination. 1-0 as we head towards the end. O'Shea. Baresi. And it's Yaya Toure. That's Maldini. Abbiati. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Gattuso. And he's been shifted off it. I think we're just about done here. Maldini. And Mateus. O'Shea. Mateus. Out towards the flank.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Abbiati. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. That has been slung wide. He slings it in. Cannavaro tries to clear. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Roberto Carlos. And the cross comes in. Keeper has taken decisive action.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that is a nice touch. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to cross. They've won a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Nice interception, well timed. And it's McTominay.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Baresi is very much of the non-shall pass school of defending. Takes a shot! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And he's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball.
And there's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckham with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rice. Howson. And it's Dembele. Marquinhos. Bergkamp. Massaro. Aimed beyond the defence. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cafu. That's good play. Hullet. And he shoots! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 4 coming up here. Cafu goes short. Messi! There it is! And that for him is goal number 10. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until...
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They're up to 5 corners now. Cafu plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Messi. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And it's Hullet. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Beckham. Now Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Now it's Doué. Looking for the run. And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. Baresi with the clearance. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Referee's given a throw. Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Baresi. Cafu. Baresi. Turns back here, probably the best option. Pressing high and with purpose for O'Shea. They've won a throw in. Cannavaro. And it's Beckham. Beckham. Knocks it into space. Massaro! Oh, that was no routine save.
Massaro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Still just a single goal between the sides. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And this is Messi. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He went for the curler. Cannavaro. Beckham. Rice. Now it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
O'Shea. Knocks it out wide. Cafu. O'Shea. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Real chance! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Cannavaro. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Can he get it through? He has found the way through. Massaro. He's tried one!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Cafu. O'Shea. Ibrahimovic going face-to-face with his great rival. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good strength. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Dembele. Bergkamp, the man with such great vision. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? And that would have won it.
Ibrahimovic has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution on the field.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
Number 9, Erling Haaland.
And it's been taken short.
Coming on the field, number 14, Johan Cruyff.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Lukaku.
Jeff Chiba clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Cruyff picks it up out wide. O'Shea. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution in progress.
And it's Roberto Carlos. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Roberto Carlos. Just 5 minutes left. He's had it taken off him. Messi. He rises! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Massaro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
O'Shea.
There will be 3 minutes at
No
a time.
unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
It's looking good from here. It simply has to remain error-free now.
Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? And that has found him in acres of space. Oh, sweet feet. Howson goes back to front. Crunching tackle. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with...